Hi, welcome to Coach House. My name's Steve Gerzeni. I'm Vice President of the company, and we are a 39-year-old family-run business, still owned by the same family that started the company. All right, well, it's been a little while since we've done this, but my good buddy Sam and I are going to start doing videos again. So we hope you enjoy this. Today what we're going to do is walk you through a 2024 Platinum 3 built on the Transit chassis. What's really nice about Coach House is starting with the chassis. Transit's one of the few chassis that we have that's all-wheel drive. It runs on a 3.5 liter EcoBoost engine, produces 310 horsepower, 410 foot-pounds of torque. These chassis, when we buy them, we load them up with every conceivable option. These things run fantastic. It's one of the nicest riding vehicles we produce. So what we're going to do is give you a walkthrough of our brand new Platinum 3. Sam, one of the nice things about the Platinum 3 is this is built on the Ford Transit chassis. This now has a 3.5 liter gas motor in it. They are excellent for fuel economy, they're excellent for drivability, they're excellent for serviceability. This chassis is a 350 and it's an all-wheel drive, and when we order our chassis in, we order them in loaded. So the chassis itself, there's a lot of benefits. There's, lane assist, there's pre-collision assistance on these. There's it's a 10-speed transmission. There's a lot of wonderful features on this chassis. So again, when we order them loaded up. But what we like to point out to people too is how aerodynamic our vehicles are. Our claim to fame at Coach House are one-piece fiberglass bodied motorhomes. What does that mean to the customer? It's a very expensive process for us to undertake, but no leaks, no squeaks, no rattles, and that body is going to last as long as this chassis wants to drive down the road. So what I want to do is we're going to do a walk around on the outside of the chassis, and I'll show you some of the features that we put in on the exterior, and then we'll go inside and we'll do the interior as well. Starting on the driver's side, Sam, what I want to point out is some of the features, a couple more features of the chassis. Ford Transits all come standard with aluminum forged rims. So these are factory installed. Coach House does not install them. Again, they all have tire pressure monitoring systems on. So driving down the road, that's all going to be factory installed, available. You can see everything that's going on in the dash. They put these nice power side mirrors on too, so you have visibility on the outside of the bodies. The bodies, again, I want to emphasize this. These are all hand-laid fiberglass bodies, and they're reinforced with carbon fiber. Why do we hand lay? It gives us a very, very uniform weight on the body. Our goal as a manufacturer is to build these things as strong as we possibly can, but as light as we can. So people need carrying capacity. So when we build these bodies, they're really, really important on how we have them laid up. We have a complete layup schedule for every body that we produce. Now, what makes this one-piece body so cool? Again, no leaks, no squeaks, no rattles is kind of our thing that we say. But it also gives us, this is a great angle, to see the body contours in the actual sidewalls of the fiberglass body. It's not a box. You have style that matches the cab. So when you're driving down the road, it looks more automotive than it does RV. So it's kind of a neat feature that we offer. We are the only manufacturer to do this. A lot of what we are going to show you is patented. And we do it for two reasons. For protection from us, protection to you as the consumer. So you don't have to worry about somebody coming out and copycatting this thing and making it some type of a cheap motorhome. We build what we feel to be the very best motorhomes in the industry. Always rated in the top 2-3 RV manufacturers in the country. So that's pretty cool. But we're going to continue on down the side of the driver's side. We're going to walk around the back and then hit the passenger side. All of our windows, Sam, are frameless. If you notice, they're very, very nice, put in very, very well. Adds a really, really, really cool automotive look. But in addition to this, all of our windows jalousie open. So they open this way and not T-slide and open this way. From a safety standpoint, you can't break into them. From a weather standpoint, let's say you're in Disney World or you're at a park somewhere and you have your dogs inside or animals or whatever. We always encourage people to leave those side windows open. Cross ventilation, let's say the weather moves and it starts raining. The rain will peel off the side. So kind of a really neat feature with the windows and having a jalousie operated window. Now moving down just below the window here on the side is Ford Transit went away from their diesel engine and went into that 3.5 liter gas. That gave us the ability to now run a 4 kW generator off the fuel tank, the main extended 31-gallon fuel tank, so that you have a lot of longevity now in the operation of your Onan generator. We also have auto gen starts on them. The auto gen starts controlled with your phone, and it provides the ability to coordinate the interior comfort of your vehicle, the air conditioning, the furnace, things of that nature. It does not control the batteries anymore because we are now into lithium ion. Now just behind the generator we have this outside storage compartment, which is really nice. These are compression lock doors, and what's nice about them is you can keep them sealed. But here, if you notice, they're all lit. So when you open the door, you have a nice fiberglass storage container. They're lit, so it's a LED light strip that goes all the way across the top, so that anywhere you have your stuff, you can see it inside the compartment. So really neatly done, very nicely done. And as we move back further, we use a product called Smart Plug. And the Smart Plug is really nice because it won't arc. Back in the old days, the yellow twists that we used to use and other manufacturers use was kind of the only thing out there. The Smart Plug is kind of a marine idea in that once you positively latch it, there's no chance of this arcing. So it's a really good outside plug. We also have just behind the Smart Plug is an outside shower. A lot of people like these outside showers if they're going to wash their pets off, if they want to clean their sewer hose, whatever the case may be. Hot and cold water running to the outside shower. Now what's common in a lot of our products is what we call our central utility compartment. The central utility compartment is always in the aft of the driver's side. And what most of it will consist of is we have the ability, when you are hooked up to your city water connection with your hose, you can turn this lever here and it will automatically fill up your fresh water tank. And then you shut it off again and now you can pump the water from your water tank. We have a courtesy light, which is nice. We have low point drains to assist in winterization. We have cable TV connection, so the cable TV connects. We have a black water flush. And the way we've designed our black water flush, it goes through an anti-siphon valve that's above the floodplain of the coach. And so you do not have to worry about contaminating your drinking water hose with your black water flush. I think it's very, very important to note that. If you see a black water flush going into the side of a black water tank, you better bring a separate hose with you. Here, there's no way for that hose to get contaminated. Then down below here what we have is the sewer connection. So we color coordinate black for body waste, that's your black water tank. Gray for your gray water tank, which is your soapy water and your sink water, things like that. And then we have a really nice sewer hose carrier here. So again, what's nice, keeping this an automotive look, close this door, nice and clean. Everything about the coach says quality and very, very sleek looking, nice looking motorhome. Nice lines in the body. There's not a bunch of cutouts on the exterior. So it really makes it look more automotive than RV, which is in a lot of respects people really, really enjoy. Now Sam, what I'd like to do is walk around the back of the vehicle and we'll show the back. Now Sam, moving around the back is kind of unique. Again, nice aerodynamic profile even on the back side. LED tail lights, LED brake lights, marker lights, backup camera you can see from your dash, a window which is nice. You can see out your rear view mirror in a lot of our motorhomes and still have some visibility. But we also put a heavy duty trailer hitch on. About 3,500 pound towing capability, and the way you decide that is you weigh your vehicle after you have filled it with all of your essentials and subtract that from about 15,000 pounds. Rule of thumb's about 3,500 pounds on the Transit chassis. But storage, again, compression locks, lights, The compression locks are really cool because these can be adjusted and it actually compresses the door as you tighten the latch. So these are pretty cool. And if you notice our outside storage that we have along here, all of our outside storage is below what we call the frame of the coach. So if somebody should break into your outside storage compartments, the keys are fairly common, unfortunately. If they should break into your outside storage compartment, they're not going to get inside the vehicle. Kind of a safety feature that we offer and a safety thing that we talk about. But we'll continue walking down the passenger side of the coach. Again, you know, jalousie, frameless windows. We do have escape windows in here that can be popped out if you need to escape out of the vehicle. This is your furnace exhaust, freshwater fill if you want to use it. Back here is going to be our battery compartment and another little storage container. Now, all of our vehicles are on slide trays for batteries, and what we've done for 2024 models, everything's lithium ion. So lithium ion batteries with battery management systems, they all work correctly, they work well. I know in my videos and my pre-life here that we were kind of not real happy in choosing to go lithium, but as that technology has progressed, again, we don't like to be up here with technology. We like to follow it a little bit to make sure that it works. So we feel very comfortable right now with the lithium ions. And the product that we chose, not to name a brand, but the product that we chose is a nationally recognized lithium ion battery. So if you have a problem in the field, you should be able to get it serviced anywhere. So kind of a nice feature. 10-foot box awning, if you notice, it's a box awning. The lights are on the awning as well, so that when it goes out, the lights are on the outside edge and not the inside edge of the awning. And that's a really nice feature to a lot of people because from a safety standpoint, you can see everything around you with your awning when the lights are on. So another nice feature, Sam, is we came out with a brand new side entry door. This is one of the biggest features we've come out with, I feel, in the past year and a half, 2 years, in that this is a solid door built in the USA, and listen to this. I mean, it's a vault. RV doors are pretty hard to come by, and good ones especially. So we're very, very proud of the door that we're using in the coach now. A dual entrance step is going to be pretty much standard on everything that we do. They're power steps. They'll retract automatically. You turn the ignition key on, it'll retract if you forget about it. You can turn it on and off so it's not going in and out all the time when you're camping. So again, nice feature, nice door, beautiful exterior. This coach actually has our deluxe paint job on it. There's a charge for this paint job, and to me, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful paint job. We have one option for paint that you can purchase, and we have about 5 options that are our basic paint jobs that are free. Same way they're made, same way they're painted. We cut and buff all of our paint jobs when we're done with them. Nice, smooth, glass looking finish. We use a very, very hard clear coat on these paint jobs. And so I've seen motorhomes of ours 10, 12, 15 years old, and the paint jobs still look as good as the day they left here. Some people can't even tell a model year. So if you take care of them properly, not a whole lot of maintenance. The clear coat is a big, big part of what we do. And so we're very, very proud of what our exteriors look like, how they turn out, and again, a lot of time that's spent on making these things look as beautiful as we possibly can. So now let's take a minute and we'll head inside and we'll show you some of our cool changes we've done on the inside. Sam, I'm sitting in the driver's compartment right now, and I wanted to point some things out in the driver's compartment. If you notice, these are all black leather seats. And one of the things that has come to play quite recently, again from a safety standpoint, is what they call a thorax or side curtain airbag. Instead of the airbags being put like traditionally in an automobile, these airbags for the Transit and Mercedes vehicles are put into the sides of the seats. There's a little tag here, it says airbag on it. So when you get into an accident, essentially what happens is slam on your brakes, you get into a front collision, there's a pyrotechnic device in the seatbelt that's going to pull you back into the seat before all of these airbags go off to protect you. So it's a very quick response if you're into an accident. Now, you'll see these are black leather because this is the way they come from Ford. They don't give us much option. I know manufacturers are covering their seats, but the question that I ask, and I mean this wholeheartedly, is I don't know how the thorax airbag is going to protect anybody if you cover these seats and you do not have a certification on that seat being able to rip open and protect you. For that reason, liability standpoint, we use the regular factory seats. They're beautiful. They're 10-way adjustable. Both on the Transit driver and passenger are power. So 10-way adjustable seats, power, and just they're comfortable, they're factory, they provide all the safety necessary to make you feel comfortable driving the vehicle. There's nothing you can say, well, maybe in the back of my mind this thing's not going to work. I want to emphasize it because I think it's very, very important. Coach House is safety crazy when it comes to trying to build something safe for our customers. They've got the new Sync 4 system out in them now. Again, 10-speed transmission. Very, very user-friendly steering wheel. Most of the stuff y'all might understand with the buttons and the touches and the computers on board where you can check your mileage, your fuel economy, your oil life, the tire pressure on all your tires, etc. These have lane departure warnings. They don't have lane departures where they bring you back into the center lane. If you do it too many times, you're going to get an indicator. It's going to say you need to take a rest. These have pre-collision systems on them. So if, say, somebody walks out in front of you or a car stops abruptly in front of you, it is going to energize those brakes so that if you touch them or don't touch them, either way, your brakes are already going to be applied. So it's, again, safety. The coaches, again, are becoming more and more sophisticated, and as soon as I say something about them, they'll probably change something else. But they're very, very sophisticated, very, very safe, and Coach House wants to be responsible in keeping them safe. Sam, one of the things that we've talked about throughout the history of our videos is technology. And our Coach House does not want to be a leading edge technology. We want to follow technology that works. Several years ago, we got into multiplex wiring with all the touch control panels and blah, 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 blah. So we went down that road. It was wonderful while it lasted. An epiphany at 2 o'clock in the morning stated something different to me. And it said, our goal as in building RVs is to provide something that is reliable going down the road that people don't have problems with. That is our ultimate goal. So what we did is we hired a marine electrical engineer to come into our facility along with our electrical team and design a panel that, like this panel right here, in place of all the multiplex wiring systems. These things are awesome, and I'm so excited to show this because we're one of the few companies, if maybe the only company, gone back a little bit in technology but still kept it very, very nice. These are all push buttons. They got dimmers on them. You can dim the lights. You can dimming them. You can turn them off. You can turn them on. It works. Isn't that a novel idea? So the panels that a lot of manufacturers have out right now, which scared me, scared our company, was that all of those are programmed for the individual floor plan. Think about that. If you have a problem with the multiplex wiring systems being proprietary and exclusive to that vehicle, think about what you're going to have to go through to get it fixed. And I'm talking from experience. So we decided to go back a little bit, but still stay ahead of the game when it comes to switches. I show people switches in our building. We've been here since 1995 in this building. They work. I've never had to replace them. So why should this be any different? And to have a nice, cool marine look, there's backlights. You can backlight everything. It all works the way it's supposed to work. Now, Sam, you can see this panel and how nice and clean it is. Everything's labeled. It's backlit. You can shut the backlights on and off, but everything's labeled. It's like a switch in your house. Push it on, push it off. 15 millimeter stainless steel, beautiful. Then we have your HVAC control here. This controls your air conditioning. It controls your furnace. It controls the heat pump. One of the nice things about Coach House, we use a 15,000 BTU Dometic air conditioner. It's ducted, so you can control your airflow. It's got a heat pump built into it, and we have a 19,000 or 30,000, depending on the coach you get, furnace. So we have a great control to operate everything inside the coach for your comfort. Now, if you notice, this is our teak. So the teak is really, really a nice color for us. We've got 5 different colors, but what we did is we changed everything to Blum. We have soft closing drawer slides now. We have infinitely adjustable hinges. We have wonderful door stays that you can tighten. We have these latches. You push the button down and this little finger comes out and locks your cabinet door. So when you close them and lock them, everything stays inside the cabinet. So we don't have to worry about anything falling out of your coach while you're driving down the road. We really, really like our door hardware, our doors, and the way these things are designed. Really a nice feature. Over on all of our windows, we're using MCD shades. So you have a night shade and you have a day shade. The day shade will help knock out the light, but you can still see. The night shade comes down for nighttime. All crank out, again, jalousie windows. And then we had in the Transit, we build 2 different floor plans. We build a floor plan like this one with a dinette. The dinette does make into a bed. These are all steel reinforced seats. So they're not throw cushions that come together. These are all steel reinforced seats. The table comes out, lays down in between the bed deck. Beds come together, makes a nice single bed up front. Great, easy, simple. You don't have a Rubik's Cube to put together. It's a very simple operation, which we like. Something else that I didn't point out either is most of your controls are all going to be in that lighted panel. But where there's a light that is accessible to your touch, we go ahead and switch them. So this is cool. You can switch on, switch them off. You're here, you want to read a book, whatever, you want it on. It's very, very simple to operate the lights inside the coach. Awesome, awesome change. We're going to continue back now, and I'm going to show you some more things. Refrigerator. We're doing 2 refrigerators now. We're doing they're all 6 and 8 cubic foot, which are about the same size. We're doing AC, LPG, absorption refrigerators, and we're doing AC, DC compressor refrigerators. So it just depends on your preference. There's a little bit of an upcharge, I think, for the AC/DC compressor because we've changed models. We've gotten into a really nice model. It's built in the USA. Storage above. Look at the size of the storage compartment up here. Got a couple of adjustable shelves. So you have really, really nice storage up here as well. Now, Sam, going from the driver's side, from our panel, our lighted panel, to the passenger side, what we have done is this. We've created in all of our vehicles a workspace for electronics. And if you notice, they're all labeled Xantrex, Sea Level, Go Power, Bigfoot. This is an hour meter for the generator, Winegard. So now we're using the components of the manufacturer so nobody can point fingers if something fails. You have a problem with Sea Level, guess what? It's Sea Level. You have a problem with Xantrex, it's Xantrex. Nobody can point fingers now and saying, well, it's the multiplex wiring system. Well, they're not talking to each other correctly. Well, it should be working, but it's not. It's too much aggravation for the customer. KISS means a lot. And what, again, we're trying to do is keep people on the road and happy. And we feel that this system is the correct way to wire and manage your motorhome. And something else that's cool here too, we talked about the lights up front, but we can also do them here. It'll control the lights that you really need to control in the area that you're in. So we've got a couple remote panels that we've designed, very similar to what a multiplex system would be, but we've designed it so that it's user-friendly for the customer. Sam, we're heading towards the back of the coach a little bit, and what I want to point out is we have shirt closets in here with clothes rods. We put adjustable shelves in for people if they want. Do a little modification. But again, look at how clean it is. Everything fit, the finish. It's all finished off in the back. We do a really good job with our cabinets. They're all made on a CNC machine. So the precision of our cabinets is very, very well done. Down below here, we have nice big pull-out drawers. There's 3 of them. These are all on, again, Blum hinges. They soft close. So they're very, very nice constructed cabinets. The model that we in, these are 2 twin beds with a rear bathroom. And I'll show you the bathroom in a minute. But the rear twin beds, this particular coach is sold. The customer wanted the ability to make it into a king size bed. So these bolsters that are here actually are the fill-in cushions for the king size bed option if you so choose to put them in. It's an option, not everybody does it, but some people really like it, and we offer it as an option for them. Overhead storage all the way around, so we have overhead storage all the way around the coach. Again, ducted air conditioning systems. We're using remote control max air vents now, so they automatically have a cover built into them. There's only one model where we don't have the room on the roof to put that on, and that's going to be in our Riva van. But all the other coaches now are coming with remote controlled max air vents with covers, which are really nice. Keeps the weather out. You don't have to worry about buying an additional cover. It's kind of a neat feature. Sam, a couple little things. We've added these shelves now in most of our coaches, and people use them for CPAP machines, use them for their cell phones. There's plugs up under here. The plugs that we're using now are not only 110, but they're USB and USB-C, I think they call it, plugs, so that you can plug in just about any of your electronic apparatuses that you'd want to plug in. So the shelves are nice. They're on both sides. Little place for you to store your stuff in this configuration because there's no nightstand, so it makes it a lot nicer. Now come back with me and let me show you the bathroom. What we've done, I'm gonna close you out here a minute, Sam. I'm sorry to do this to you, but we've put a real nice pocket door in. Really nice pocket door. It's locks, it's solid, it works wonderful. And we will never have a wet bath in a coach house. You are always going to have a separate toilet shower combination in any of our products at this point. Wet baths are kind of old school. We used to do it, but we got a really nice shower here. And what I like to point out to people is this is all fiberglass as well. Even the pan is fiberglass. We sent them out, we tested them. They have to go through a testing laboratory in order to use them, make sure the drains are correct, the flow is correct, and even these sidewalls, we make all of this stuff hand laid up here at Coach House. Very nice, easy to keep clean, easy to take care of shower assembly. We have a vanity back here, again a couple other switches for water pumps and lights and things like that, which are nice. A little place to store your toothpaste, toothbrush, soaps, whatever else you'd want to put up here, which is nice. We have storage all the way around. Have another storage container here. We've got another storage over the toilet. So I'll move out of the way here so you can see it. Storage here as well. And again, everything locks like it's supposed to. Porcelain toilets, they're not plastic. So they're very nice. We have sprayers on them as well that a lot of people like. And so the bathroom's really nice. You can separate yourself from up front to the back in this floor plan by closing the door, and you have privacy. Kind of a neat feature. Now let me show you the galley. Now Sam and I kind of turned around here a little bit, but I want to show you some of the cool features. Look at this. This pantry is beautiful. We get a lot of requests for our pantries. The pantries are solid. They're not a wire basket. Your stuff's not going to fall behind the walls. They're designed the way they should be designed in an RV. You can stack all your stuff up here and not worry about anything falling. There's nowhere for it to fall. Got a little more storage up here, a couple little maybe spice drawers or something of that nature if you want to use it for storing just about anything, I guess. Behind that, we have the High Point. We're using the High Point brand microwave convection oven. So this will microwave. It will act like a regular oven. It really is a nice feature to have. In the galley area, we have a really nice 2-burner LP gas stove. This is a Dometic brand. We offer a single burner induction. So you can do either or, electric or gas. A really nice stainless steel sink. A nice kitchen faucet with a pull-out wand on it to make life a little bit easier for washing pots and pans. There's galley storage. Again, everything soft closing. Very nice galley storage, I believe, for a galley of this size and a vehicle this size. Nice big storage here for maybe your pots and pans and dishes and things like that. So that's a nice feature. Something else that we think is pretty cool, Sam, is got a little flip up. So it just adds a little bit more counter space. When you need a little bit more counter space, you have a little bit more counter space here, which is a really nice feature. Moving up just to the end here, I guess, is our TV situation. We have a 32-inch smart TV in the front. This coach was ordered with a TV, a 24-inch TV in the back. So very nice viewing area. You can sit at your dinette or you can sit at your sofa and see the TV very, very easily. Some more storage under here, so you can store anything you want. I mean, it's not specific to anything. It really is a personal choice on what you want to store in these compartments. So, but again, everything perfectly matches. Really proud of that this year. And so as you can tell, I think maybe through this video, the Coach House is not sitting still. We have done a lot of work on our vehicles, and a lot of people wanted to know about videos and why we hadn't done them. Part of it is this. It's been 2 years since COVID, et cetera, et cetera. We were backed up, and we knew we were making changes. So I was trying to wait until we got most of our changes together. What we've shown you in a lot of this particular Platinum 3 will also be in the rest of our lineup. We feel the changes that we've made are for the better. They're more reliable. They're more user-friendly. They're easier to get fixed. And I tell people, you know, what do we do in the case of a warranty? Warranty is obtained, even though we are a factory direct company. Warranty is obtained in all of North America. You can take this vehicle into any Ford dealer that services the Transit chassis, or same with all of our vehicles, and the conversion can be taken to any reputable RV service center. I get asked, how do we find one? The smartphone is a great way to find one. Wherever you are, your location services are on, type or talk to Google and say, hey Google, where's the closest RV service center near me? And we will honor warranty anywhere in North America. We've been in business 38 years, 39 years for 24. And service is imperative. The appliances, the toilet, the refrigerators, the TVs, the water pumps, the air conditioners, everything in here is related to the RV industry. So it can be serviced. There are people that take these in and maybe the air conditioner has a problem. They'll take them in and they'll be right on line with the medic. We won't even hear about it. It's very, very, very important to us that we give you that solid foundation. We want to build a motorhome that is the strongest, most reliable motorhome that we can provide you. I tell people probably the weakest points sometimes can be the appliances. So it's very important that we offer a nationwide service for those. And because they're name brand to the RV industry, they're easy to get service. Most of the time they have the stuff in stock. So this will kind of conclude our tour of our 2024 Platinum 3. We appreciate you watching it. Again, my name's Steve Gerzeni. If you ever have any questions, call Coach House. We're a family-run business. We're family-oriented. The adventure begins after you take delivery of one of our vehicles. That's when you can appreciate it. So thank you very much.